Hey YouTubers, welcome back. Okay, so this is going to be the energy reading for July the 23rd throughout the week. Okay, I don't know all the dates. Starting the 23rd, Sunday the 23rd, because energies are what? Free flowing, they're fluid, right? So, the energies that we're under right now are pretty intense, huh? But in a good way. Okay, so, if you listen to my last video, that I noticed, I don't know if anybody else is. I do know that it has been happening, but like if your internet, has been running slow, your like connections or whatever, it's being done on purpose. Okay, just so you know that. And it was admitted by Verizon, I believe it was. There's a video out about it that they admitted to actually toggling their internet service. Okay, so we know why they're doing it. So, I'm hoping that these videos are coming through clearly or whatever. Okay. But yeah, it's like enough is enough. So I know that the energies are pretty intense right now, but I want you guys to know and understand to fear nothing, okay? Keep your faith and your trust, and the unfolding of it, you know, is what it is. It cannot be controlled, okay? It cannot be controlled by any human being, okay? Especially the ones who believe that they are more powerful and have been controlling and trying to force up against energies. Um, it's your trust and your faith. Okay, that's all I can say right now. Is like I just need you to understand and have faith and trust, because things are unfolding in the way in which they have already been, excuse me, predicted. Okay, so let's see what the energy reading is in regards to these relationship connections, okay? So this is for July 23rd, moving forward throughout the week. Out for you guys. Come on. Stuck? Feeling stuck? Yeah. Energy is definitely scattered, I see. Time to get rid of your ego completely. Shed it. Ego sphere. Oh. Wow, guys. All over the freaking place. Okay, that's it. Bottom of the deck is this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So clearly we're questioning that. Okay, so let me just grab these first. And then I gotta go over this side. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, so playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, so again, feeling stuck, feeling those stagnant energies, right? You gotta I'm telling you, trust your feelings. That's the only thing you ever need to trust. Okay? That's it. Get out of your head. Don't question it. Feel it out. Seriously, feel it out. You remember in the beginning that playful feeling. It was just fun. And then what made you believe you couldn't be together? What? Think about it. There was something. And you know exactly what it was. Fear of what? Fear of things that have nothing in connection to feelings of love for another person. Nothing. It's all perception. False perception. False beliefs within yourself of worthiness. And your worthiness is based off of what? Why is it that you feel unworthy? Everyone is worthy of what it is that they truly feel inside themselves, without the focal point being on another person. No other person No other person. But remember that feeling that you had in relation to the person that is the one. You've already met this person. You know who it is that you're listening in on. You know who you want to know about. I know you know who you want to know about. Know all about it, okay? This is that person. No one else. So you remember that. That was real. There wasn't a karmic fog there yet because those fears didn't come to the surface until you actually started to think about what could happen, then remembering the past, thinking on things that have nothing to do with the connection of how you feel about each other, all things that keep love apart, make you feel like shit, right? Well, those things are changing now. So I need you to understand that it's time to just bring that back because it's inside of you. It's always been there. And how do you do that? By understanding on a deeper level that all of your false-based beliefs in relation to how you feel about yourself has all been created off of things that don't matter. Money doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It holds no value other than the value that other humans have placed on it. Point blank, period. Your life is not a net worth. Your value is your feelings, and that's it. So do you value yourself enough to love yourself first unconditionally? Do that. Right way. Wrong way. Worrying, needing validation, seeking others to feel good. Wrong way. You will forever be seeking. Knowing is it. Right way. On the right path. Hit a few bumps in the road, roadblocks, whatever. And just center yourself. Whatever it is that you're thinking about that's holding you back from what it is you want is exactly what your challenge is in order to get past that thought that doesn't truly exist only unless you're thinking about it. Yeah. The thought doesn't exist only unless you're thinking on it. Because the circumstances and situations from the past that you're referring to in your thoughts that are making you feel bad are what's controlling how you truly feel about yourself, believing that that circumstance, situation, and whatever happened in the past is why you can't have that in what you already did and always have had. It's just been covered up in a bunch of feelings that don't matter. They're not real. They're not real. They're an illusion. Love and pain are not two of the same. They're not connected to each other. They have nothing to do with each other. It's your belief that they do. Delete it. Because you need to clearly decide what you want so that it can be brought to you now because it is, and it's 345 over there. 345. What did I just say? Right way, the path. Decide. Decide which way you're going. Come on, let's be real here. We don't have coincidences, okay? Very soon you need to clearly decide what it is that you want so that it comes to you now. What do you need to do is you need to love yourself first. What was I just preaching about? Because you're being given signs, right? And if you are the one and or you're watching in on this and you're still stuck in a past relationship pattern with a karmic person and you're trying to make it work, yet it is not working, and you internally know how you feel by this person that you already met, and you took that energy thinking that you were going to feel that with that past life karmic partner, you were wrong. The person that you met that you felt these high vibing energies with is in fact the one. And what is blocking you from truly having and or deciding, because love is not, first of all, let me just clarify something right here. We are not options and or choices. So for anyone out there who has many choices, the only choice is you, okay? And you, in fact, if not being honest with others involved, are going back and forth between 1, 2, 3, 4 people, I don't care how many it is. You presumably are manifesting yourself some karmic energies that are in return going to end up smacking you in the face. Because you are not entitled to choose between anyone. The only person you need to choose is yourself. And the person in which you shared those feelings with was in fact brought to you and is a magnet to you. And your fears cheated yourself of that. And if you're going around in circles or you are fearing contacting the person, then it's due to the fact that you're hanging on to past life karmic energies that serve you no purpose. And that is, in fact, what is holding you back from loving yourself first. From holding yourself back from loving yourself first, in fact, holds you back from sharing love with another on that vibrational level in which you already felt, right? With the person that you know is the one. And you need to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual past life karmic relationship partners. They may not be anything comparable, yet they were everything you wanted, right? They were everything you wished for, and you couldn't believe in the having of that person, so you feared it. So what did you do? You retreated on the person because you feared not being able to continue the relationship and or move on that path with that person because of beliefs within yourself that you could not keep it together, obtain it, or were worthy of it. False, 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 false. All of it false. All of it. All of it. So now you truly need to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. You're being guided to the person that you need to keep an open mind about. Stop making excuses for yourself, convincing yourself that they're not the one when you can't stop thinking about them and you never have. Loving yourself first, gaining yourself respect without focusing on the other person. The other person is not somebody that you're getting as a prize by loving yourself first. That's not the right way. Loving yourself first means I don't give a shit about anybody else. I'm good with me all day long. I don't give a crap. My validation, my self-worth isn't reliant on what anybody else thinks or perceives me in what I'm doing in my life, how I look, how I feel about myself, or my feelings and my feelings alone. I'm claiming them as mine because I know now, because I'm awake, that they are my feelings, living under the karmic energy illusion that other people have made you feel bad about yourself. No, it was the belief that you had in here that made you feel as if others needed to validate you when in fact your worth is based off of your perception and your belief within yourself. The other person was a magnet to you, and you both shared a desire, and you both shared that false perceptional belief within yourselves, and it retracted. Delete the false-based belief. Understand on a deeper level that that energy you both shared between each other was in fact real. Magnet back. Understanding each other. 100-100, not 50-50. Does not work that way. You are not an equation. You are a whole soul being inside of a shell, magnetically connected to that person, and you know who it is. You are not an equation. You are not 50-50. What happens with equations? What happens with that then? It starts to, I'm giving 60 and they're only giving 40, or I'm giving 70, they're only giving 30, and then it ends up being 98-2. Like, let's be real here. It's 100-100. If you're not coming 100, then you're not coming correct with yourself. And if you're not coming 100, then you need something from that other person in order to feel good about yourself. Wrong way. Wrong. Wrong. I know it's wrong. I do. That's why I'm here, in order to help you understand that on a deeper level. Know that it's something that's a hard pill to swallow, or, just hard to grasp and understand. But the thing is that the only person that you need to be truthful with is yourself. Right? That's it. And if the other person has yet to come forward, speak their truth to you in order to get to know each other and understand each other on a deeper level, because once you understand yourself, that other person presumably doesn't matter whether or not they come forward, because you can't control them and you know that. Do you still care about them? Of course you do, because you care about yourself and you know that connection, but you're not worried on what it is that they're doing because you know better, because your worth isn't dependent on what they're doing. It just isn't. It goes so much deeper than that, but it's understanding that. That's what is the first thing that needs to be understood. Those lower level feelings don't truly exist. They're an illusion. They're an illusion that tries to convince you that love isn't real, and love is the realest thing here, and that's it. That's the karmic fog we've been living in for so long now. Not just with our feelings in love, but in everything. The bad feelings don't exist. We believe they do. They don't. They need to be gone out of existence in the way that you feel about yourself. Then you understand when someone's making you feel bad, you can't really make me feel bad because I don't really feel like that about myself. You're the one that has the problem. And there can be compassion there, of course, because they don't know. They don't know any better. And you're going to help them. But if the person isn't waking up or just chooses not to and live in that karmic energy and that you can't allow that to hold you back from your life purpose and what it is that you need to be doing with your life. That person, their life is their choice and has nothing to do with you. But understand, if that is the way that they choose to go and they don't come forward, you learned a valuable lesson for yourself here in the way that you feel about yourself and feel bad for that person who will forever live in that miserable karmic cycle, stuck on the hamster wheel, wishing and praying and regretting ever losing the connection with you, but they may not realize that till 10, 15 years later because they can't get over their damn selves, right? It has nothing to do with your self-worth, and that's what I need you guys to know. Underneath this could be the one you received, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. My travel card. This person could live at a distance. You maybe need to plan to do something together. Maybe, you need to travel to see the person. Maybe you want to do something with the person. Maybe you need to travel with the person to do something together. Something involving travel here with the person that you know is the one, but you've been doing nothing but this. Someone's wearing a false mask. Deception. Who are you deceiving? None other than yourself. That other person may think, oh, they're deceiving me. They're not deceiving you. They're deceiving themselves, making you feel like they're deceiving you because it's a projection of what they're actually doing in themselves. Because what are they hiding? Their true feelings. They know their feelings are real. They know they're worth exploring, but they're stuck in the past. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Focusing on others' relationships the way that you were raised that have nothing to do with your true connection to how you feel within yourself. You don't base your life off of what others have been doing or what others believe you should. Because what truly needs to happen here is you need to clear your energies. You need to clear your energies of all of this past nonsense that caused these types of feelings within you. They're not feeling there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going, when in fact, you're just retracting off of the lower level feelings because the chemistry was there, and this is what needs to be brought back. Because this is the reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. What's blocking this reconciliation? Healing family issues, releasing your ex, clearing your energies of the past, the feelings of not being good enough, unworthy, all of that is what's blocking the reconciliation, because you both want to ascend this to a higher level of commitment, because you both know the connection that you shared, as I've been preaching. And this is the lesson. It's safe. Love safe. Safe. So safe. So safe. Love safe. That good vibe and safe feeling. Then you don't feel safe and loving. Why? Because you try to convince yourself it's not real. And what needs to happen is that this relationship needs to be given a chance. They need to be given a chance. Because a chance, and this is the thing, this isn't a karmic relationship. This isn't a relationship that went like this, or you broke up 45 times. This is that person who you got no closure with, who denied you, who you never even made it off the ground, right? Because you couldn't make it off the ground because there were too many lessons blocking, too many negative feelings blocking the connection. So you were magnetically drawn apart from each other, and you were more or less placed in different areas on purpose. You didn't meet by coincidence. Your lives aren't a coincidence. I told you that. It's not. You met this person, they live at a distance. You shared a connection with them you have yet to share with anybody else, and you know it. And you want this person back. But your fear of going to see the person or making plans with the person, connecting with the person is the only thing that's blocking it because of your belief within yourself and your fears. Fear nothing. What are you afraid of? Rejection? Afraid of them cussing you out? Afraid of those types of things? Oh well. Be prepared. Either way. Communication. Hermes the communicator. This card literally just flipped out. As I'm speaking, because that's what needs to happen. Now's the time. Fear is ridiculous. I can't express that enough. Communicate. And then we got the King of Hearts who just flipped out. A water sign. But the King of Hearts. Loving feelings. Communicating what? The feelings. That's the only... But we have worry and anxiety over communicating what? Our feelings. I can't. These are the cards that are flipping out as I'm intuitively sorting through these. But, you know, this has been the problem. It's not black. There's no shades of gray here. Okay, listen. It's black and white. It is. The shades of gray are your fears that build up to you staying on the dark side, right? Because you both came together with these high-vibing, energetic feelings, and then the shades of gray started creeping in based off of the past that doesn't exist. And then it led you where? To the feelings of not being good enough. And you allowed it to disconnect. But you guys have never truly been disconnected. That's what I need you to understand. Because you thinking about that person, they're thinking about you. It is what it is. I don't know what else to tell you. Mumbo, jumbo, bullshit, whatever. I can tell you right now, I know telepathic communication is real. I told you, I'm an energy reader. I could read people like a damn book, okay? Ask my friends. We do it all the time. We did it the other day. With a perfect stranger we didn't know. I knew exactly what she wanted, so she needed to say one word. We moved to wherever it is that we needed to move because she wanted to move where we were, and it happened just like that, folks. Just like an assembly line with no freaking communication verbally. Yeah. It's real. Feelings are real. Living in a freaking state of karmic illusion based off of ego. Yeah, look, as soon as I say based off of ego, King of Hearts here, which could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Financial independence. That's what's blocking, right? Blocking what? Communication? Yeah, look. Blocking the communication. Now, let me tell you something right now, because I told you we don't have coincidences here. That was the card that flipped out while I was doing the intuitive read, okay? Or the sorting. I did not lay this card here. It flipped out in that same order, okay? traveling to the person in order to what? I mean, come on, guys. I mean, I don't know how many times I'm going to be like, this story is like the same all the time. Everything I just said is like right here. The travel card. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Focusing on needing money, needing financial stability in order to what? Manifest a new beginning with, I have air here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I'm going to go with energies here because the karmic fog of needing this financial independence, needing this financial security, right? Wanting to move, wanting to travel, needing to travel to communicate. The issue is the money, focusing on not having enough money, right? What it's showing me here is that you're so stuck in your head that you're not even using common sense and good judgment when it comes to this, because you know for a fact that you started a romance of the soul with a person who, in fact, could have had some unfortunate events happen. There could have been things that happened that disconnected the soul connection, as I indicated before, right? It happened. I know it did. But that builds the fears. Those fears are, in fact, blocking the start of the romance of the soul. This was a soul connection. It still is a soul connection, okay? What's blocking it is your fears. Fears of what? Fears of not having enough monetary value within yourself. I told you, none of us came here more powerful or worth more than another. Your monetary bank account is not your worth. It is energy, loving feelings. That is all you need to trust. And everything else is provided for you. And this is something that is being spiritually guided here because we have Apollo, the bringer of light here. This is your spirit guide. Your spirit guide guiding you through your fears. Guiding you to take the action and change in your social standing. Because you need to travel to this person who you, in fact, cut out of your life. And this separation of cutting this person out of your life has trapped you in your thoughts. Because you have this deep connection with this person. And through some unfortunate events or things that could have happened in the past that don't exist, those thoughts replaying in your mind are in fact what's blocking you from moving forward towards the person who you want to be with. Showing me here, focusing on money and or needing to ground yourself in order to gain the strength to travel, to move forward. I got 2 travel cards here, so this person could live at a distance, as indicated before, to travel forward, to bring the loving messages, to be truthful, fair, and honest with the person. Also showing here, you want to be intimate with this person. You were intimate with this person, but it's showing here, you want to be intimate with the person who you, in fact, you cut out of your life. You want to take action and change in the social standing with this person. You could have had a child with this person. You could have a child with this person. But this was something that has been divinely guided, and now you are reaching an end, as you have been approaching the end for so long, that the only thing that is showing me here that your higher self, your spirit guides are showing me, the only thing that's blocking is your fears. What have I been preaching about? Because you want to bring loving messages to the person who you, in fact, are in lack of communication with. You have worry and you have anxiety over this because you are fearful to make the efforts. What it is showing me here, through your efforts, they will be not only divinely rewarded monetarily, but all of that loving feelings that you shared with this person who you have this soul connection with, all those feelings of the worry, the anxiety will in fact be released and healed. You will then have settled yourself internally by speaking your truth. By speaking your truth, you are releasing your own self from an internal prison. You are the only person trapping yourself in there, and that's due to your worries and your anxieties. What it is showing me here is that Apollo, the bringer of light, has been guiding you in order to communicate this. You have a new beginning and a new phase of life right in the forefront, and you are being divinely guided in order to face your fears, get out of your head, communicate. That is where abundance and all of what it is that you truly want lies. You are the only person who's keeping yourself stuck. At the bottom of this deck, we have others' wishes and desires that could be affecting your choice, and that needs to come to a complete ending in order to have a new beginning. And this card also indicates moving to a new home. Yes, because below that, you have the Two of Spades, indicating needing to make a choice, a separation. Queen of Hearts. This could be, moving from a distance from your mother. This could also be a karmic relationship. Choosing to separate from this person in order to have victory over the situation that you have worry and anxiety around because you were developing a relationship. This is, a developing love affair, third party, right? And this person that you were developing this love affair with, that you cut out of your life, is the person who you in fact want to work this out with. And this is indicating a completion of a transitioning period, a death and a rebirth, in order to have a brand new beginning. And this is being divinely guided, divinely coordinated. It is no coincidence that you have the completion of a transitioning being divinely guided here, because this indicates the home environment, documents pertaining to a home. They're guiding you to a new beginning, a new home, in order to do what? To bring this union together with none other than your soulmate in order to lay foundations for future success, verbally communicate, and this is also a trip in order to travel, moving to a new home, foundation building, but there needs to be verbal communication. And this is something that is being spiritually guided. I told you we don't have communication. Communication. We don't have communication, actually. I should have said that. That's not what I was trying to say, but it just came out that way. But yeah, no. Don't have communication. You're being spiritually guided in order to do that. But others' wishes and desires are why you're being cautious. You're using careful planning. You're not pushing things because you want future success. But all you're focusing on is the worry and anxiety because your fears are based off of others, which is blocking your new beginning and causing a serious setback and a lack of progression. With this could be, a person who is presumably cold. This is the person you are having lack of progression with. This is also an air sign. But you're having a lack of progression and a serious setback because you're carefully evaluating before taking action to what? A physical return, coming into union in order to have a new beginning and a new phase of life, ascending this to a higher level of commitment. But what's blocking? A fire sign. This could be your boss, an authority figure, somebody who you feel is this person who is controlling your life, others' wishes and desires affecting you, father figure, boss, because this is the third party. This could be, your partner, but it's somebody who you feel has this authority over you that's affecting you making this choice. This is the third party because they're making you feel fenced in and sick and tired of the unhealthy situation that you're dealing with there because you want to move forward to none other than the lover of your soul, and you need to travel to this person. This person could be the one who's financially blocking you. This is the one you believe needs to give you your financial independence, when in fact, you don't need that at all. Giving you the sense of not being worthy. Not being worthy based off of monetary materialism. That's what this is focused on. By no coincidence whatsoever. That's what's holding this soul connection here apart. Both wanting to connect with each other, but the issue at hand is there is too much focus on not being able to do it based off of money, based off of distance, traveling. All of it doesn't matter. That's the energies that lie. Again, same. Like I said, it's all changing. But the most important thing here for the person who is not moving forward, who's not communicating, who's not speaking their truth, you need to just face your fears and do it because you're being divinely guided to your abundance by doing that. It's not a reward, but you're freeing yourself and speaking your truth and being able to now understand on a deeper level that you, in relation to you, were the only person that was ever holding you back from everything that you truly wanted to, based off of your belief that others were controlling your life. Wrong way. Wrong way. That's it. My only suggestion, I can't control people's choices and what they do. Just do it. Just do it. You have nothing to lose. I always say that because you truly don't. Go forward to the person who it is that you know already opened up to you, and stop being fearful and holding yourself apart from everything in your life that you ever wanted. Because that's where I know it lies. Your fear will forever hold you away from all of that. Because it always has in the first place, right? So that's the energy reading for July 23rd throughout the week. I will be, doing some other videos now that, most of what I needed to be doing with my research and stuff is, done from my end of it, but, I still need to be involved. So, I'll be back with, some more readings, and let me know. Comment below if you need me. I'm still doing readings, so if you need, any sort of guidance, or you want a deeper relationship energy reading to see where your energies are, with that person, or, anything of that nature, you can email me at lovefromabove717@gmail.com. Okay? I love you guys. Have a fabulous week.